Here's your Forbes Daily Briefing for Thursday, February 5th. Today on Forbes, robot trucker Waabi wades into Robotaxi battle with billion-dollar raise. There's a new competitor in the war for Robotaxi supremacy, and it's an unlikely one. Waabi, a Canadian self-driving truck startup created by AI scientist Raquel Urtasun. The company says it's raised up to $1 billion from venture firms and Uber to help commercialize its robotic big rig business and fund a surprise foray into the robotaxi market currently led by Alphabet's Waymo. The Toronto-based company, which is supplying autonomous driving software to Volvo to deploy large numbers of robot semis in the US, will also work exclusively with Uber to put tens of thousands of robotaxis on its ride-hail platform, powered by its tech. This according to what Urtasun told Forbes. She declined to say when vehicles operated by the so-called, quote, Waabi driver would hit the road and which car maker will produce them. Waabi CEO Urtasun, formerly chief scientist for Uber's in-house self-driving car unit, Uber ATG, said, quote, Uber is the largest ride-sharing network globally, so that enables an incredible market for us to enter. But it helps that we are deploying a minimum of 25,000 robots on the Uber network. Putting at least 25,000 robotaxis into service would be a huge increase for that market, given that Waymo, which operates in 6 US cities and urban regions, currently books about 500,000 paid rides a week with a total fleet of fewer than 3,000 electric vehicles. Though Urtasun has said in the past that Waabi was looking to expand its driverless tech beyond commercial trucking, this is the first time she's confirmed a specific plan to do so. There's no shortage of competition in the space, however. Beyond Waymo and efforts by Tesla to deliver on Elon Musk's long-running promise of dominance, companies including Nuro, Wave, Mobileye, Avride, Applied Intuition, and even chip giant NVIDIA all have ambitious self-driving plans. Swedish truckmaker Volvo, which has been a Waabi investor since 2023, and participated in the latest funding round, is testing the company's tech and will be deploying it soon. Urtasun said, quote, what they have said publicly is that it's quarters away, and that will be a first in the industry, truly a scalable platform and commercial operations. The new funding includes about $750 million from backers such as Khosla Ventures, G2 Venture Partners, Volvo Group, and Porsche, as well as the $250 million so-called milestone-based future investment from Uber for robotaxi tech, the company said. Excluding the Uber funds, Waabi, which is named after an Ojibwe word for she has vision, has raised more than $1 billion since Urtasun founded it in 2021. The new round is the largest for a tech startup in Canadian history, she and the company said, declining to provide a current valuation for the closely held startup. Urtasun has described Waabi as a second-wave, pure AI autonomous tech developer that's focused on creating driving software modeled after the human brain. And unlike Tesla's Elon Musk, who uses cheap digital cameras as the primary sensor for the company's subscription-based so-called full self-driving system, Waabi's driverless trucks use laser LiDAR and radar in addition to multiple cameras. Vinod Khosla, founder of Khosla Ventures, said, quote, we invest in the companies that are leading the AI era. Waabi has developed a truly groundbreaking physical AI platform that represents a fundamental leap forward in how next-generation driverless technology is being developed. Meanwhile, this isn't the only recent robot truck news we've seen recently. Gatik, a Silicon Valley startup developing self-driving delivery trucks, says its commercial operations are about to scale up dramatically, from fewer than a dozen driverless units running in multiple US states now, to hundreds of box trucks by the end of the year. In January, CEO Gautam Narang said it's also booked contracts with retailers worth at least $600 million for its automated fleet. He told Forbes, quote, we have 10 fully driverless, revenue-generating trucks on public roads. Very soon, in the coming weeks, we expect that to increase to 60 trucks. We expect to end the year with hundreds of driverless trucks, revenue-generating, deployed across multiple markets in the US. For full coverage, check out Alan Owensman's piece on forbes.com. This is Kieran Meadows from Forbes. Thanks for tuning in.